Hi Gemini, welcome to your June 2019 monthly reading. I am Lady A with Lion Queen Tarot, and I will be delivering your messages for you, letting you know that this is my second time recording this. I actually had your cards already laid completely out, and I received a phone call that I had to take, and I was gonna start recording and picking up where I left off at, but as I started the reading, it just didn't feel as organic as with the interruption, so I'm starting your reading over. For one-on-one personal readings, you can email lionqueentarot@gmail.com. Also, I'm calling these general readings, so as of right now, I don't know which area of your life this may resonate in, but take it for what it is. Gemini, June 2019. If these messages do not resonate, please check your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Okay. Gemini, June 2019. I do shuffle on camera. If you feel the need to fast forward, please do so. Keep in mind, I may start the reading well before I actually lay all the cards out. I'm sorry. You had the Two of Pentacles that came out the very first time before the interruption, but this time you got the Two of Swords. I mean, Two of Wands. So, yeah, which way are you going? Because with the Two of Pentacles at first, that was you juggling two situations. This time, what is coming out is that you have to make a decision. So, let's see what else comes out. And I'm going to stop comparing it to the last reading that I did because you guys didn't see that. But it's still so fresh in my head because I just did it. So, Gemini, June 2019. What messages do we have for Gemini, June 2019? It's so crazy, y'all. Okay, I said I wasn't going to compare, right? But it's crazy because you still got a 2 and an 8. So the first time that I did your reading, you got the Two of Pentacles crossed by the Two of Cups. This time you have the Two of Wands crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so 10, I'm going to say the number 10 is very significant to you in the month of June because both of those cards add up to the number 10, and 10s represent completion, coming to an end of a cycle. So, however that resonates with you, that's too many cards. However that may resonate, you might be coming to the end of something, whether it's something good or something bad. But a new cycle is coming in. And here comes the Two of Swords. Stalemate. Having a tough time making a decision. That's in your past. So you may have had an issue where you just can't let something go. You don't want to have to make a choice. But, you know, the two of Wands coming out as your current situation means that you have to make a decision. It's being called to you to make a decision. And with the 8 of Cups crossing, it's like you've been not 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles crossing the Two of Wands. You've been working towards both of these things. Or you may have been working to make a decision, but it's so hard for you because in your past, the reason that you have the situation of making a choice is because you never made the choice. You are at a stalemate and you have to make a decision. I know you want both or it all or whatever the situation or whatever is implying to. But you are being called, Gemini, to make a decision in the month of June. And here you go. And your immediate past is the Star card. This is wish fulfillment. Like, you might have wanted both of these things. You asked for it and you got it. Now it's too much for your ass. Now, crowning your reading is the Queen of Wands. This is a fire sign energy. You want to be able to just make a goddamn decision without hesitation. That's the Queen of Wands energy. She knows what's going on. She's very passionate, and when she does, she stands behind every decision that she makes. And you guys are being called, well, your thought process of the situation is for you to have the strength of the Queen of Wands. Okay, so let's see what the future looking like. What's about to happen? Six of Pentacles. This is a card of giving and receiving. So what is this situation? Let's see what else comes out, because I'm not getting a very clear message right now, but I still got cards to go. Five of Wands. The petty bickering and arguing. That's what's going on. Like, this is what you're trying to avoid, because that card came out in your fears. So you don't want, you're trying to make a decision before you get to this conflict. Because right now, it's like you holding it together. You're working to keep both, whether it's people or situations, you're working to keep them separate from each other. But you gotta pick one. Okay. I mean, it's working for you with the Six of Pentacles, the giving and receiving. So both people that you're dealing with, or both jobs, or both whatever this choice that you have to make, both of these things are working in your favor. Another five. Five of Pentacles. How the environment is seeing you. This is in your environment. This is feeling left out, left in the cold. Feeling financially unstable. And it may be because you're putting too much into two different things. You're giving a lot, even though you're receiving back, but it's not adding up to what you're putting out. You're giving and receiving from both things, but you're putting out into two when these entities are only putting into one, if that makes sense. So you have to ultimately make a decision. I wish I knew what this was. I'm okay. You just had the Fool card to come out, and your hopes. You just want to continue to do what you want to do. You just want to. You don't want to make a choice. You just say, okay, however the wind blows, that's the way I'm gonna go. But you are being called to make a decision. I'm just letting you know that to avoid this conflict. Too many cards. To avoid this conflict, that you're fearing, because this is in your fears. This Five of Wands energy. It's in your fears. It's in the fears position. So you are fearing that this staying in both is going to create conflict. Okay, one more card, y'all. One more card for your outcome. Gemini, June 2019. June 2019 for the sign of Gemini. Okay, too many cards, babe. Let me just get one. Can I get that good old one? Gemini, Gemini. One more card for June. Okay, it keeps flipping over two cards, so I'm finna take these two. I'm finna take these two that keep flipping out. And we have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So, Page of Pentacles can be a child, a young earth sign, or a message coming from the same type of sign. Usually something financial. It's a page, so you know, it's new, it's young. And then you got the Three of Wands. Of course, that's waiting for your ships to come in. So maybe you're trying to hold on to both things until you get the reward that you're seeking. You're waiting to get something out of it. You've been putting a lot of work in with this 8. Okay. Let's start over. Two of Wands. This is your foundation. This is your current situation. What the fuck am I gonna do? I need to pick a way. I need to pick something. I need to know which way I'm going. And I'm only saying that it's between two things because this is a 2. And it's 2 decisions, you know, both 2 roads. And then you have the Two of Swords that came out. And that's a stalemate. Like, I can't make a decision. That's in your past. But this Two of Wands was crossed by the 8 of Pentacles. So you've put a lot of work into whatever these 2 options are. You've worked hard at both of them, right? You're trying to figure out. It's like you know you have to pick one, but you're doing all you can to work with both. So that's a stalemate in your past. This is your immediate past to start. This is a wish being fulfilled. And this is in your immediate past. So to me, that's saying, it's almost like I want to say that you wanted both of these situations. And you got both of them. But now it's a little bit too much for you to handle. Oh, underneath the deck, I didn't even do your overall energy, is the Queen of Swords. This is definitely you. Now you might have to take an approach of being straight to the point. Queen of Swords, you know, she's a person of authority, but she don't hold back no punches. She gonna let you know what it is. She a little bit more, you know, milder than the king, but she's still on her shit. Like, and then the crowning, what's in your thoughts is the Queen of Wands. So it's either this could be a partner, or this could be you wanting to take on the energy of the Queen of Wands. She's very passionate, very loving. She's a little bit more considerate than the Queen of Swords. You know, she still got that fire. She gonna tell you like it is, but she's a little bit more understanding than the Queen of Swords. So maybe you are in a partnership with air sign and a fire sign. And both of these people are really great. And I'm not even going to say women or men, being that it's a general reading. Both partnerships could be really great, whether it's in love or whether it's in a partnership, a career, a business venture or whatever. But, you know, and everybody is working on the same page, but these two don't know about each other. They don't know that they're in a partnership with each other. So in your fears, you have this Five of Swords. You want to avoid this conflict right here, because this is all about conflict. Arguing, bickering. I mean, nothing huge. Five of Swords is petty arguments, but if they are not addressed, they could lead to much bigger situations. And then in your environment, how others are seeing you is this Five of Pentacles. They seeing you putting everything that you have into these two people or these ventures. And it's almost like, look, you're going to have to pick one before you go broke doing it. Whatever it is. However this resonates. If it does not resonate, please let it fly. If some of it does, take it. But this is just what I'm getting from the cards. And then, like, in your hopes and fears, what you're really wishing for is the Fool. You just want to go about your way without even having to think about all of this extra shit. You just want to hop along, skip through, and whatever happens, happens. That's the type of attitude that you have towards it. But you're being called to look at it in a different way, because you have some issues that can arise with this. And with the Page of Pentacles, like I said, this could be a young earth sign, like a kid-like energy, or just really a message coming in about money. And then with the Three of Swords coming out with it, this is more so saying, yeah, I'm waiting on, I think you're waiting on some money to come in. This is why you don't want to make a decision. You're waiting on something to come in from both ends. The left side and the right side, they both have the potential of bringing you money in. So right now, you don't want to make a choice. And last year, this is in your past, you were stuck on making a decision. And I understand why now, because this is in your immediate past. You still had a wish that came true, even with still having both situations going. So let's go to our Oracle cards. What's some other Oracle? Let's see what we can get. Gemini, June, June 2019, Gemini, June 2019, Gemini. Okay. Never ending story is what flew out. This is a new one for me. I haven't read this one yet. Let's see what comes out for this. 139. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. Let's see. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hunts and loss. That tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humility, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Whoa. So that was almost like a pity party type message to me. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Gemini, this is all over the place. Like, I really kind of want to know what's your guys' feedback so I can put something to this. Like I said, if it fits for you, if you want to share your story, please let me know. I'm definitely dying to know how this ties in. Okay, Romance Angels, June 2019 for the sign of Gemini. Okay. Finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I see a lot of it's a lot going on. And I mean, it's connected to a lot of these cards, but I want to know the story. I'm not getting a full story. And usually when I do my readings, I get a story. Like, I can say, okay, this is what I think it is. I can't even say, this is what I think it is. Gemini. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Let's get you a card from here. Gemini, June 2019. What messages do we have for Gemini? Gemini. One card, Spirit, please, for Gemini. And you have Water Guardian. Connect to your emotions. Oh, we actually have two cards. I knew it felt thick. Oh, you have the Water Guardian and the Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. I'm going to read both of these for you. That's the Water Guardian. And this is your Protection Guardian. Let's read both and see what we get. We're going to do Water Guardian first. Since I thought she was by herself, but she brought along a partner. Okay? Here we go with this. There go a 2 again. I don't know. Okay, 114. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The Water Guardian represents the angel of water who can help you drive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Extended message. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to find the emotions that are surfing in you at the time. It doesn't matter if they are joyful or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. That was your water guardian message. Let's go to your protection guardian. Drop your shields. Drop any shield of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The protection guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is a fierce, protective, yet loving warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but will allow your gifts to shine out. Although she is here to guide you from lower energies, she is completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. Your extended reading. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but this is not your present. Angels are drawing closer at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at the moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at all times. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this now. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you in the month of June. However this may resonate, please give me feedback so I can know how this ties in with what you may have going on. Thank you. If you would like a personal one-on-one reading, please email lionqueentarot@gmail.com, and I will oblige. Have a great month.